Hello family, today we have a special meal. We're going to prepare Choice Black Angus boneless chuck eye steak. And here it is. So I picked up a couple of packs of this from Kroger. So it says fresh Black Angus beef. So we're going to have this today, and we're going to have the sweet potatoes right here, I should say, and rutabaga right here. So as you can see, I already peeled and I cut these, to my preference. We're also going to have red onions, green peppers, and orange peppers, bell peppers I should say. That's what they're going to be. So our seasonings are going to be parsley flakes, lemon pepper seasoning, turmeric, basil leaves, a dash of sea salt. I always manage to put that back down there. And this is the orange bell pepper and this is the green. So I'm going to put these gloves on and we're going to start seasoning this meat. I also should say we're going to have instant mashed potatoes. So we're going to have the butter and herb Idahoan potatoes today. Okay, so it's going to be a dash of sea salt, that's 3. The lemon pepper, we won't worry about Fluffy barking. He's having a day today. Organic basil, like so. And some turmeric. Okay, we're going to flip this meat and we're going to season on the reverse side. Same situation. 1, 2, 3 sea salt. I'm going to do our lemon pepper seasoning. I'm going to do it like this. And basil. Shake it to your desire. Turmeric. Not much of the turmeric. I mean, if you want more, you can do that, but I pretty much go light. And some more parsley flakes. And this is going in the crock pot. So you know this is going to be a slow situation. But I have you covered, family. So that's going to cook, and it depends on how tender you want it, how long you cook it. You can start out on high for an hour and then turn it down to low. And that can be for your second hour if you only want to go 2 hours. You can go 3 with this. Okay, and then after the meat is done, this is in cold water, but we'll pour the water off the vegetables here, and you can remove your meat from the crock pot and then put the vegetables in. But I should also say, let me back the train up a little bit, put 3 tablespoons of water in the crock pot with the meat when you're starting out. 3 tablespoons, that's all you need. And then the meat, once it's done and you take that out, and you pour the water off your root vegetables, you're going to put those in the crock pot, and you could put those on low. Leave them on low, and they can cook for an hour. You can leave them in for an hour. Put your peppers in, you know, and then after that, you're going to want to cook your, put your water on the stove, and then you're going to want to drop, if you're doing instant potatoes, these call for, let me get my cooking scissors out. These call for 2 cups of water. And then you're going to pour these over in your pot. The water's boiling like so. And you got to be careful with that because it might overflow. But I had this on medium. Like so. And I tell you, they smell amazing. You get rid of that. And what I like to do, I like to add a few more parsley flakes in, especially when I'm making the butter herb mashed potatoes. So here we go. We're going to stir this. You can remove it from the eye there, and you can stir this like so. So you see what you got going on, family? Smells delicious. Okay, then you can leave it here. You don't have to put it back on that eye. Turn that off. That was pretty quick. And you could decide what other sides you might want to eat with this, you know. But it's a pretty quick dish, you know. And I should say, those rutabagas, I tell you, they give you a go when you're preparing those, trying to slice them, because they are really, I mean, that's a rough vegetable. That's the way I want to put it. But also, this rutabaga, it's a cross between a cabbage and a turnip. And the thing of it is, once you cook these, they get so, they're sweet. They have a sweet taste to them, more so than the turnips, you know. So, I mean, you have to, you might say you got a little situation when you're cutting up the rutabaga, but it's well worth it. And then, like I said, I have sweet potatoes. So that's what I did. So family, as always, you know, I am not going to hold you long, especially when it's a meal that's going to cause us a few hours, you know. I'm not going to do that. So what I did is I prepared. And the only thing we have to do, family, is add our potatoes to the dish. So here you go. We're going to add our potatoes now to the dish, like so. Makes an amazing centerpiece for your table when you're getting started out for dinner. There it is. There it is, family. Yes. Okay. That's it. So let's go over this again. We have our Black Angus boneless chuck ice steaks. So it was 2 in the pack. Wash the meat, put it in a bowl, you know, and seasoned it up. So our seasonings were 3 dashes of sea salt, You can say 3 dashes of the parsley flakes. You can say 3 dashes of the basil, and I'm so glad I'm going over this right now. Your turmeric, your lemon pepper, because family, what I also added to this, and that's why I always like going over this again. Might seem redundant sometimes, but the Italian seasoning. I'm telling you, this Italian seasoning will do it every time. So I just sprinkled some in the crock pot. So these are our ingredients for our meat. And then, you know, you can use whatever type of onions you prefer. I use the red onions here today. And then, like I said, we have rutabaga. We have sweet potatoes. We had our orange bell peppers and our green bell peppers. Isn't that beautiful? And then we use instant potatoes today, which is fine, you know, and I added a few parsley flakes to that. Sometimes I add a little extra basil. That's me, you know, but I want to say this, family, I enjoyed you, and I hope you enjoyed this. And we shall get together again soon. I love you. I love you. I love you. I can't say it enough. And family, I always stress this. Love yourself, family. Always love yourself. That's you have to do that. You have to. Okay. So you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Love you. Bye.